Hi there and welcome to Celeb Hut. So it appears Jaguar Wright could have overdone it since Battle on the Road is simply Hollywood elites wanting to show her a significant illustration. Illustration. Fox standing up in the event that you missed. The title's Jaguar Wright was captured a couple of days prior, and it seems as though she's at long last procuring the ramifications for placing a portion of the compelling figures in the music world on impact. Things are looking good since there's no way she could oppose the power against her. This kill has genuinely ticked off a few central parts of the business, especially Diddy and Jay Z. I can hardly trust that everyone will figure out what's truly been happening at the Foundation. Jaguar was among quick to put Diddy on impact for his problematic way of behaving, from being forceful towards ladies to taking advantage of youthful rappers. She additionally uncovered Jay Z's questionable associations with probably the creepiest people in the business. Clearly her new capture is firmly associated with what she's talking about on camera about these two, in light of the fact that, as she said, there are no charges against her. Anything they're saying, it's not, they can't hold me. There's no charge, while being perhaps of the most renowned informant. She knew that the day to take care of talking reality will come. In the past, she previously asserted that she and her family got desperate admonition. However, it didn't stop her from spilling reality with regards to the most obscure mysteries of the power holders. You designated specific individuals in that meeting, and presently you're seeing, I would rather not even say destruction, however you're seeing that focus on that you put on individuals' backs. It looks like the position of certain SBS in the business turned out to be very flimsy. Thinking about the thing Jaguar said, pretty much all of them, and they have chosen to make her follow through on the cost before she spills an excessive number of mysteries. I mean, with the Diddy epic destruction, she's constantly uncovering his companion Jay Z in any event, implying that he's a similar beast as Sean Combs and his other companion R. Kelly, the two admirers of unlawful connections. Jay Z might be close to going down, particularly with the cases of him abusing youthful Jaguar. Wright has been making head-turning claims against the listers in the music industry, and her capture is only an arrangement to hinder her most recent meeting. I might, at any point, need to go down. I need to go down. No, yet. That is not all in a new meeting. Jaguar has said a great deal of stuff that the superstars needed to never surface. She made stunning claims that Jay Z covertly flew Rihanna from Barbados to the US when she was only a young person, and supposedly constrained her to sign the agreement with his mark. She was placed on a confidential plane and traveled to the US still a youngster. And without her folks, she wound up in a meeting room with Jay Z with next to no grown-up management. As one insider shared, they were there until 3 a.m. while the legal counselors ironed out the subtleties. Fenty later reviewed Jay Z, saying there's just two different ways out the entryway, assuming she marked the agreement, or on the other hand, through this window. On the off chance that she didn't, well, it was only a wild story to tell. In the past, it tends to be seen from something else entirely. In 2024, when Jay Z's all's companions are known for their debilitated treatment of ladies and other unlawful close ventures, and afterward, Jag shared her own hypothesis on this man. You need to begin asking your self-inquiry subsequent to being in this business for this long, for quite a long time. This account of Rihanna marking with Jay has been turned as an enchanting story of the music maker going through hours persuading her to sign. Yet after Jaguar shared more obscure stories from Gia's past, including his affection for youthful tissue, there's no question that her capture was created by the elites who need Jay Z to stay unshaken in his hip-jump, lofty position as long as conceivable as one individual. Via web-based entertainment remarked on Jag's capture, I get that it is a breaking point for our right to speak freely with regards to the elite. Stay safe, JJ Sheeger. And another client added that she really wants to quit flapping her gums. Truth or no reality, individuals will quiet you up. Please be cautious with what you know and don't have any idea. However, dislike Jag feared what was coming. She's been in the industry sufficiently long to realize that it's actually a lot more obscure than individuals trust. In the past, her tirades against the power figures were excused as consideration chasing. However, with numerous claims approaching against Diddy, other influential individuals are reluctant to be the following in this openness. Cian Carter is more awful. He has been arranging individuals he calls companions and venturing aside while they get hit by the guillotine for a very long time, and yet Jay Z seems to be an optimal contender to go down next. I mean, Jaguar Wright has been making claims about his mysterious life for quite a long time, and as it were presently, individuals began to view her words in a serious way, recollecting how she indicated Jay's frightening association with a sentenced criminal. Kelly. Well, these two appear to have needed to make out with something very similar. Young lady Alia, who A.R. Kelly was hitched to in 1994. As per The Insider, he paid off an administration worker so he could get a phony ID for the vocalist so he could wed her. Yet after people in general discovered this, they immediately got angry, and Jay Z took a shot at this young lady too, expecting a speedy success for Page 6. Alia didn't. She became hopelessly enamored with Dane. Now that A.R. Kelly is in prison and Diddy will go along with him at any point in the near future, when the examination is around, there's just a single figure that continues to stand. And it's Jay Z who figured out how to arise sound from all the show and wreck. Yet with Jaguar's unstable meetings, he may before long share the destiny of his shamed companions. And it's no big surprise that he needs to safeguard himself from a similar backfire and wreck by dispensing with Jaguar Wright. It seems as though the entire capture was organized to keep her calm, yet as she participated in the past, she had gotten the same admonitions before yet disregarded them to uncover every bit of relevant information. Alright, you never signed no desk work. I simply didn't have any desire to risk my day-to-day's life after her new capture. Many are highlighting her meetings, where she dives deep into the music business with wild cases, attempting to sort out who was the one to screw with her this time. Jag was the most pleasant individual in the business, and with her charges, she made a great deal of foes, particularly as of late uncovering all the dull stuff of the hit bounce local area. So when specialists as of late captured Jaguar Wright, it seemed like one more arranged capture made to freely rebuff or quietness. One more informant. As she said in one of her meetings, my life was being undermined, and not metaphorically in a real sense. We were being pursued, and when you begin to contemplate the entire intention to dispose of her numerous Jaguar Wright meetings clasps, re-emerged online in which she makes some insane claims. About Jay Diddy, Nicki Minaj, and others, when all you got to do is come clean, and here's what Jaguar as of late went through, keep money with the cases. She has an old film of Jay Z doing something unlawful, like placing hands on individuals in a similar way as Diddy did to Kessie and terrifying them into silence by boasting about his past deeds. She likewise referenced some upsetting video of Jay Z disposing of his sweetheart, Kathy White, which purportedly was kept in Diddy's deficiencies. Clearly, Jay Z might wind up in an exceptionally compromising position in the event that any of her cases will be taken genuinely and examined, and he chose to act first and lock that lady unequivocally on the grounds that regardless of whether she's honest, you realize anything can occur while she's in prison, so we as a whole know these record executives don't mess about with regards to their opportunity. Only a couple of days after her stunning case about the tape Jaguar was captured, I will keep an eye on this. We're going to need to keep an eye on whether Jaguar stays in prison. I think she has a $10,000 greenback, and this is just after her touchy meeting. It may not be Jay straightforward, but here's what Jack said. A ton of wild stuff in the next couple of weeks, with interviews with her getting a large case via virtual entertainment. The straw that broke the camel's back came when Jaguar went on another digital recording and dropped a few wild claims expressing to have by and by seen a tape of Megan the Steed getting cozy with Nicki Minaj, so she made a great deal of foes in the music world and no big surprise she's being number one objective nowadays, and here at long last came the capture on manufactured charges, yet Jaguar isn't getting it. She's crying foul, asserting that she's being designated by the elites, who as far as Nana knows have the overall set of laws in their back pocket. She's guaranteeing they're attempting to have her focus on a psychological clinic, hushing her before she uncovered them, or spills the proof she's sitting on. I'm imprisoned, hospitalized, and individuals. Subscribe Celeb Hut for more videos.